Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Kucha Fools, and we are here. We are playing Pokemon Legends tonight. I hope you guys are having a wonderful weekend. I do apologize for how I sound. I am sick, so I'm going to sound like booty cheeks. I don't think I have the COVIDs, but you never know. So yes, my voice sounds extremely awful, but hopefully it'll still entertain you that, someone's suffering. Anyway, so that is also why I missed my stream on Friday, was because I was feeling extremely awful. In fact, I didn't even go to work. It was that bad. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and get started today. So this is a new game to us. It actually just came out on Friday, the 28th. It is the 29th today, which means it's Saturday. We're going to go ahead and get started. I'm super excited to start this. This is a game that I've been wanting to play. I wasn't really entirely sure about it, but then my husband and I started watching some introduction videos to it when it came out yesterday, and I was like, yep, change of plans. I gotta play this fucking game. So we're here. So let's get started. It is well that thou art here. I am that which humans call Arceus. Sorry, my English is hard. Now I wish to know thine appearance. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna go with this. What is thy name? Okay, we'll just Where's the okay button? There it is. Playing on the Switch controller, so. Alright, let's do this. Cujo. Soon thou shalt find thyself in a world strange to thee. A world inhabited by wondrous creatures that humans call Pokémon. Cujo. Yes. Seek out all Pokémon and thou shalt find me once more. Alright, so if you guys do not know, this is more of a different type of Pokemon game. Most of the time you train Pokemon, capture them, and, be buddies with them, fight gym leaders. I think this one's more along the lines of capturing Pokemon for the Pokédex that is in the process of being created. So we're basically capturing them for the research that many trainers will use in the future. Is this Arceus? Looks like it. That was pretty. Alright, I'm super excited for this. It's been a while since I've played a Pokemon game on stream. I need to get back into the other one. We were playing Pokemon... What was it? I don't even remember which one it was. Wake Up. Do wake up, won't you? Aw, look at him. Are you alive, my girl? Looks like a professor. Got his lab coat on and everything. She's like, the fuck, where am I? You gave me quite the shock falling from the sky like that. But thank goodness you seem unharmed. I mean, you fell out of the sky, you understand. Come on. Who in the world does that? I do. Your clothing is unusual. You wouldn't happen to be an acquaintance in these parts, would you? I doubt it. We're so confused. You seem to be in a bit of a pickle. Might I offer some directions? Do you have somewhere around here you could stay? Nope. So you don't know anyone here, and you don't even know where to spend the night. Well, this is a proper pickle indeed. Are you quite sure you'll be able to survive? I don't know what to do. She's so startled. I love the poof ball on the back of his hat. It's as big as his head. No gentleman would abandon a person in such need. You're so cute. Oh my, completely forgotten. I had just caught up to these 3 runaway Pokemon when you tumbled out of the sky. It's almost as if they knew you would appear here. But do you even know what a Pokemon is? Of course I do. I've been around that long. My, that's a relief. Though you fell from the sky, it seems we have some common ground. Yes, well, these 3 Pokemon belong to me, mysterious creatures that they are. And yes, what might your name be? The name has quite a ring to it. I imagine it must have some lovely meaning. Not really, sir. It's just a nickname, and it's, you know, a name after a rabid dog, so there's that. But I do apologize. I haven't even introduced myself. My name is Laventon. I am something of a Pokemon professor. Isn't there a town called, like, Laventon or something like that? I know there's Lavender, but I'm not sure if there's a Laventon or not. In some of the other games, maybe. That is to say, I'm a scholar seeking to deepen our understanding of Pokemon. Yes, Pokemon such as these 3 will... They gone. Oh, blast and bother, my darling Pokemon. Why must you run from me again? It's obvious he's a researcher, not a trainer. Alright, so we gotta gather all the Pokemon. Alright. This is so pretty out here. Just look at the terrain already. I'm enjoying this. I like the Pokemon games where you're a little more free to roam. I did play a lot of Pokemon Sword, and I really enjoyed that one. Looks like my phone. What is that? Do you hear that weird noise? You found something that resembles a phone. It's probably your phone, but it's changed shape. You feel a strange power emanating from it. A message appeared on the screen. I bestow upon thee this Arc phone and thy mission. Seek out all Pokemon. If you hear pauses, it's because I'm shutting off my mic and sneezing my damn brains out, so I apologize. But I figure you guys don't want to hear me sniffling and clearing my throat and sneezing on camera. That's a little obnoxious, I think. Alas, yet another miss. Aha, I'm glad you've come to my rescue, my new friend from the sky. I tried catching my little runaways by tossing some Pokeballs their way, but I'm not the best at this sort of thing, you see. I'd love to give you a go at it, but perhaps I should tell you a little bit about these 3 first. That one there is Rowlet. Rowlet can photosynthesize like a plant, and apparently it battles using its sharp feathers. It's so cute. That one over there is Cyndaquil. The fire burning on Cyndaquil's back will flare up whenever it is surprised or irate. That Pokemon over there is Oshawott. Oshawott naps while floating on the water, and it can battle using a shell-like object on its belly. Oh my, I nearly forgot to cover the most critical thing, how to go about catching Pokemon. Look at the Pokeball. Here you are, my girl. Pokeballs. Throw these at the Pokemon to catch them. A mysterious ball that can be thrown at wild Pokemon in order to catch them. These balls can be crafted by hand if you gather the necessary materials. This is another thing that I really am excited for about this game. This one includes a lot more crafting than previous ones. So, but that won't do for an explanation, will it? I do apologize. Let me be more thorough. Now that I've mentioned already, the Pokemon are strange, marvelous creatures. What is so strange about them, you ask? Well, each and every Pokemon is able to shrink itself down into minuscule size. And that is where the Pokeball comes in. Pokeballs are a recent invention, you see. Throw one of them at a Pokemon and why the Pokemon will shrink down and fit inside the ball, comfy as can be. And with that, you've caught a Pokemon. So definitely way, way back in the past compared to all the other Pokemon games. I know we've just met, but I'm afraid I've no one else to turn to. I'd be awfully grateful if you could catch my 3 runaways. Now the proper technique is to take aim at the Pokemon, then let the ball fly. It's quite simple. Though far be from me to say so, I suppose, given my own dire lack of skill in this area. Okay, so Pokemon can be caught by throwing Pokeballs at them. Hold down the ZR button to ready a Pokeball and then take aim. You can keep moving around as you do, so use the right stick to adjust your angle and aim carefully at your target Pokemon. Release the RZ button to throw the Pokeball. If it hits the Pokemon, you might be able to catch it. If you've readied a Pokeball but do not want to throw it, press the B button to cancel the throw. Okay. Okay, so that's a zoom in. So first person. That's the sprint. Okay. Right in the back of the noggin. And just like that, we caught him. Oh, wonderful. You've caught a Pokemon. It seems you've quite the knack for this Pokemon catching business. Only 2 of my darling runaways left now. Still, this is most unusual. You don't seem fearful of the Pokemon in the slightest. Alright, there's Rowlet. And Cyndaquil should be over here somewhere. There he is. Yep. How do we crouch? I'll nail you in the face too, bro. There we go. Now we just need to get the little owl. Alright. I'm gonna get nailing all of them in the forehead, if not the back of the head. I'm afraid that can happen. Pokeballs are hardly 100% foolproof. Give it another go. Got him right in the beak. Maybe that's his weak spot. Alright, we caught him. Kill. Thank you very much indeed. Oh, what a relief it is to have them all back. You see, the 3 Pokemon you caught have only just arrived at the village to help with our research. They won't yet listen to anyone. And as I mentioned, they bolted from the village almost as if they knew you'd come falling. But I must say, I was taken aback by how well you use Pokeballs. How is it that you catch Pokemon so ably when you've only just arrived here? Seek out all Pokemon. That object is an arc phone, you say? What an odd device. Could it be guiding you somehow? If you'll indulge me for a moment, there's something I would like to share with you. You see, I have a dream to compile this region's first complete record of its Pokemon. The Pokédex. We in the field call such a catalog a Pokédex. Yes, a proper Pokédex is a wonderful work of research containing detailed records of all the Pokemon to be found in the region. But in order to properly document Pokemon, one must of course catch them. And therein lies the rub, I'm afraid. Pokeballs have only just been invented, and not many have mastered the skill of using them. Enter you, a person with a clear talent for catching Pokemon. Your goal is to seek out every Pokemon, and mine is to have all of those Pokemon caught. A situation ripe for teamwork, wouldn't you agree? What do you say? Shall we help out one another? Of course. Then whoever and wherever you may be, I welcome you with open arms. We've a Pokédex to complete. First things first, let's get these Pokemon back to the village. Then we'll sort out your lodging and find you some proper clothes and a meal out. Follow me onward to Jubilee Village. Jubilife. Is she looking at that mountain? Yep. I've been looking at it in the background. I wouldn't be surprised if that's where we're eventually supposed to go to find this Arceus. It looks like we're here. Thank you for your tireless work keeping us safe, my good guardsman. This young lady was of great assistance to me and my Pokemon, so I hope you'll forgive my bringing her into the village for a bit. Alright, I don't seem to mind. Definitely blast from the past. Like, look at all the, like, structures and stuff. This is really cool. Look at her. She's like, what the fuck is going on? She's so confused. I would be too, though. This way, if you please. It's come a long way thanks to the fine people of the galaxy, whatever. This road we're on now is known as Canela Avenue. Oh my god, I can't talk. The village was built scarcely 2 years ago. There's so much to do, yet not many of it. And since we know so little of the local Pokemon, people hesitate to step foot outside the village. Now that impressive building up ahead of us is Galaxy Hall. I'd almost forgotten. I need to go and report that we successfully recovered the escaped Pokemon. Might ask you to wait for me at the canteen? It's just past the bridge here. Then to the left. The Wallflower, it's called. Okay. Your ARC phone is beeping. Somehow it seems to show you where you need to go next. Use the button to view the map on your ARC phone. You can consult the map for guidance to your next destination and information about your missions and requests. You'll also see the guidance markers when you're exploring or running around the village. If you're not sure where to go next, stop and look around. Okay. Look at how he, yeah, definitely blast from the past. Look at this dude's glasses. I'm pretty new to the village myself. I try to talk to everyone I meet, so I always learn something new. Does it actually have his name next to him? It does. Bellamy. Well, now aren't you awfully suspicious? I don't want to hear it from you, green mustache man. The wallflowers for Galaxy Team folk only. We don't have seats for outsiders. Move along. Rude to us. Who in the world are you, and what's that bizarre garb you're wearing? A Pokemon could slice right through those flimsy excuses for clothes. For you to get in there, someone must have vouched for you. Do you two know each other? He is from a region a long way off. Not the most reliable sort, but, you know, letting Pokemon run off and give him the slip and all. Unfortunately, it's just as Ray says, I'm a clumsy sort of fellow, to put it mildly. But everything will be quite alright now. Look at him, he's jealous. He's like, the fuck, man? She going to join this survey corps. What makes you think that's a good idea? We can't just take any misfit who wanders out of the wilderness. I'll allow it. Assuming the individual can contribute to the survey corps, that is. We're gonna go slay titans. I am the captain of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. You may call me Silene. Professor Levinton has told me how you helped secure his Pokemon when they slipped his control, and it now seems he would like us to feed and house you in exchange for your ongoing labor. You look to be about 15 or so. Quite old to work for your keep. but we can't simply take on a stranger who wanders in among us without any idea of their skill or origins. Tomorrow we shall see if you can prove yourself worthy. A most reasonable decision, Captain. Now, would you care to join us for a meal? I'm sure you've got plenty of questions for our visitor. That's quite all right. I prefer to eat alone, so I might appreciate my meals without distraction. In other words, food is her priority. I feel you, girl. Aloof as always, I see. Well, no matter. The rest of us can share a meal and have some pleasant conversation then. Your potato mochi never fails to please. That great hole in the sky, the one people call the space-time rift, our friend fell right out of it. My job is to observe and explain any and all phenomena, and I concern myself with only facts. Who did I pick? I haven't picked yet. We're still in the process of getting the introduction in. Let's see here. I don't know who I'm going to pick yet, though. I don't know if I want Cyndaquil. I went with Score Bunny with Sword, so I might switch it to a different type of Pokemon to start off with. You think I'll like the water type? Okay, then I'll go with the water type. I was thinking either that or the Rowlet, the little owl. Does everybody just eat potato mochi? I've never had mochi. I wonder if it's good. I don't know how potato mochi would taste. Oh, cool. I'm gonna sleep in a nice little cottage. But if you fail to pass the trial, we put you to tomorrow. You have to move on. So in other words, yeah. Well, damn. These people are savage. We don't know you. If you fail, you die. Yeah, I'm wondering what that's all about. I'm wondering if we'll do like some time skips where we'll be like, you know, in the past and then suddenly getting pulled into, you know, present time or the future. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Oh, this looks cute. I love it. I love this small little cottage. A jug used to store drinking water. Survey tips contain all sorts of useful information to help you carry out your survey work in this region. To read them anytime, simply press the up button to open the menu and then go to the help screen. One of my connections might be loose. Okay. All right, give me a second. Sorry, I'm checking to see and make sure everything's connected. Okay. All right, is that a little bit better? I hope it is. Because I'm checking everything and it seems like... There, that might help. I've noticed that with like headsets, sometimes if you adjust the jack a little bit, it does do a little bit of like a staticky noise. And if you twist it just right, it'll connect and it'll be better, but just let me know. All right, time to hit the sack. Rest until tomorrow morning. Yes. Oh, look at that big ass tree. It's better now? Okay, sorry about that. Oh, look at the view. I was just complimenting that big ass tree and I almost got struck by whatever that was. Not as frequent, but still there. Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, I'm not hearing any of this static, so... Oh, this is a chest for my items.